If you close this video now, you are surrendering your financial future to Wall Street. Silver didn't crash, it was pushed. While CNBC screamed, "Sell everything," while Reddit panic sold their last ounce, while your neighbor liquidated his IRA, JP Morgan's vaults were filling, Goldman Sachs' private jets were landing in Zurich, and central banks were signing off-market physical contracts. This wasn't a correction. This was a coordinated extraction, and you were the target. Let's be brutally clear, there is no fundamental reason for silver to be sitting at 76. No mine collapsed. No demand vanished. No global recession appeared overnight. What happened was a paper market illusion. On COMEX, silver trades through futures contracts leveraged bets on price movement, not actual metal. In early 2025, short positions exploded, algorithms triggered cascading sell orders, stop, losses detonated, and margin calls forced liquidations across the market. Retail investors panicked and sold into the void, but behind the scenes, institutions kept accumulating physical silver at discounted prices. Every contract sold short had almost no chance of ending in real physical delivery. Wall Street doesn't care about metal, it cares about volatility, fear, and emotional selling. They want people dumping real assets while institutions quietly absorb supply. This isn't just speculation anymore. To many investors watching the market, it looks like financial warfare, and the battlefield is your brokerage account. While Main Street panicked, smart money moved aggressively. Institutional silver inventories surged, Asian bullion imports climbed sharply, and large financial players quietly increased exposure to mining operations and physical reserves. China imported record silver, India's demand jumped. Money's piling up in major global financial spots. It worsened. Investors only saw crashing prices. It's the great silver reset, wealth transfer. Ordinary investors to financial institutions, right? They triggered fear, amplified panic, and positioned themselves during the collapse. Now they control more of the physical supply while average investors are left holding regret. You know, silver's more than precious metal. It's totally industry's must-have now, right? Electric vehicles depend on it for circuitry and sensors. Solar panels require it for conductivity. AI, satellites, 5G, chips, all that tech. And get this, high-tech defense also really counts on silver. Global demand is projected to surge over the coming years while supply growth continues slowing down. Big mines struggle. Recycling truly makes a difference. It's only a fraction of total demand, and the physical deficit keeps expanding year after year. At $76 price, it's probably just fake. It may simply reflect the temporary power of leveraged paper markets. So once big players really start clashing for physical delivery, once vault inventories tighten further, and once delays start appearing across global bullion markets, the disconnect between paper price and physical value could break violently. This is where the danger zone begins. Physical inventories have already fallen sharply compared to previous years. Premiums in several countries continue rising above spot price, and concerns around long-term supply availability are growing. If physical scarcity collides with massive paper short positions, the market could experience one of the largest short squeezes in financial history. Imagine hedge funds scrambling to cover positions while physical silver becomes harder to source. Imagine delivery delays spreading through the system while industrial demand keeps rising. Imagine algorithms and institutions fighting over a shrinking supply of real metal. At that moment, prices may no longer move gradually. They could explode. GameStop was only a warning shot. A true silver squeeze would operate on an entirely different scale because this market sits at the center of global industry, technology, and financial infrastructure. The trap is already set. The banks have already moved. The reset may already be underway. Now the only question left is this: will you be liquidated by the system? Or will you own the collateral behind the next financial era?